In late February, the airspace in North Carolina played host to the Royal Canadian Air Force, the Canadian Army, and the U.S. Army and Air Force to participate in the Joint Operation Access Exercise, Joax. With the 82nd Airborne Division in Fort Bragg, the Royal Canadian Air Force has a long history working with other nations, and the Joint Operational Access Exercise is an invaluable training exercise where the soldiers experience realistic training scenarios so they can respond to worldwide crises. Almost 400 soldiers from the 3rd Battalion of the Royal Canadian Regiment, 3RCR, along with other soldiers from 2 Canadian Mechanized Brigade Group from Petawawa, Ontario, supported by a CC-130J Hercules and CC-177 Globemaster from 8 Wing in Trenton, Ontario, will have the opportunity to work and cooperate with Canada's closest ally. The exercises these soldiers participate in prepare them and help them to react to realistic situations that happen on foreign soil. For the 3RCR, it's also the chance to develop their air mobile tactics, training that they would not be able to do in Canada. The training is timely for the battalion, with the 450th Helicopter Squadron moving into Base Petawawa in 1914. Joax is a major airborne exercise that prepares Canadian paratroopers to respond as part of the Canadian Response Force that deploys soldiers on a variety of missions anywhere in the world.
From Fort Bragg, North Carolina, I'm Senior Airman Jael LeBourne.
From February 18th to March 4th, 2013, Fort Bragg doubles as a foreign nation. The Royal Canadian Regiment and the 82nd Airborne Paratroopers must seize an airfield in an area armed with insurgents. Once the airport is secured, it becomes an evacuation operation to safely transport Canadian civilians. This exercise allows the soldiers to practice and test their abilities, and adding civilians to the equation increases the complexity of the exercise. The 3RCR is part of the High Readiness Task Force for the Canadian Forces. Soldiers part of this battalion are sent overseas to evacuate Canadians from dangerous parts of the world.
The Royal Canadian Regiment conducted an air assault and night raid from Chinook and Black Hawk helicopters onto an objective.
On February 22, 2013, the Royal Canadian Air Force CC-130J Hercules performed a heavy equipment drop at the Sicily drop zone during the Joint Operations Access Exercise. These tactical airdrops and air transport missions provide a training opportunity that increases high readiness. Pilots participating are given unique tactical flying experience that challenges them because of the busy airspace in Fort Bragg, which is nearby a commercial airport in Fayetteville and international airports. The Joax gave the 8 Wing members exposures to large operations that are transferable to any deployment that the Government of Canada chooses to send them on, since large formation airdrop is essential to national defense. The purpose of the Joint Operation Access Force is to enhance the cohesiveness between U.S. Air Force, Army, and Canadian personnel, because a single service can't conduct all operations. It is the 3rd time that the Royal Canadian Regiment has participated in this yearly exercise.
When you jump, if you're doing the Hollywood jump, it's pretty relaxed. You know, as Hollywood is no pin. So you just sit in your aircraft and it's a good time type of jump. But tonight we're going to be wearing a lot of equipment. My rucksack's going to weigh about 100 pounds, and radios and rations and water and stuff. But honestly, when you get in the aircraft, you're wearing all that gear, the first thing you want to do is get out of it because it's heavy, it hurts. So it's the nervous thing after you have a few jumps, it's not a big deal. You guys do the same training as we do. You have to exit 5 times before you hit your wings. So by the 5th time, it's a night jump, and you should be confident. So some guys get a little nervous in the plane. I won't say I'm not scared. If you're not scared, you're stupid type of thing. So, but it's a good jump.
As a result, we come out of here with a very exciting training venue. The byproduct is they're a better soldier at the end because they've been motivated, they're focused on a mission set, they understand a little bit better the joint and coalition base.
The mission was one of many air assaults and airborne operations making up a joint operational access exercise. The Joax tested the readiness of the division and the Falcon Brigade to act alongside coalition allies in response to emergencies around the world. For Fort Bragg, North Carolina, I'm Army Sergeant Joseph Gunther.